Hello Gemini, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of May 3rd. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this week ahead. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. You can order a personal reading with me there. Those are now available once again. Link to that in the description below this video. You can also find a list of my recommended tarot and oracle decks if you'd like to learn how to read for yourself, as well as a link out to my Instagram where I do daily content. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading here. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right. Sure, everything is in view. Looks good to me. And we will go ahead and get into this reading here. Energy on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. Challenging card, probably the most difficult card in the tarot. This suggests something that's completely done. You can think of it as like unrecoverable, whether that's a relationship or a situation in your life. Whatever it is that hurt you, okay, these swords are going into this person, and it does just indicate finality. Now, I don't like to strike fear in these readings, and so there's always a positive and a dark side of each card, and the one positive outcome for the Ten of Swords is that it talks about new hope. Okay, there's new hope after an ending. And I do feel like, remember, one card never makes a reading. You have overwhelmingly positive cards here. Very good reading going on here. And so we'll just get into that. We'll see how that ties into things as we move forward. Now you have this Nine of Pentacles here, Gemini. This is the middle card here, is the most important card in this spread, kind of bleeds into the rest. And this card talks about financial independence. For me, this is a major card of abundance because who doesn't want to be financially independent, right? And but the thing about this is it's, so like the Ten of Pentacles will talk about like total abundance, so abundance in other areas. This talks about financially, like specifically financial independence. So like putting in the work to have that salary or to have that career, putting in the work to have that investment pay off. And really this person has everything they need. Their friends, their animals, their pentacles, everything they need. And so with that, it does also indicate like contentment with finances, financial contentment. And so it's a very great card. Now you have the Seven of Wands in the past here. You actually have all wands in the past. So there's something on your mind as it relates to enterprise and business, career. This Seven of Wands here, really defending your position, defending your strong convictions, fighting through any sort of feelings of competition from other people, potentially. I do feel like you've been successful here. Whenever I get the Seven of Wands, it means you've been successful because now people want what you have. They're coming after you. And it's a tough position to be in, but it also means that you likely have done something here to put yourself in the spotlight or in a good position. Now you also here have the Nine of Wands. This is telling you to persevere, okay? You're almost at the finish line. And definitely when you get the Nine of Wands, the major signal here is to not give up on something in your life. Whatever it is that you're striving towards, you're almost there, and I feel like there's a chance for you to hit that. Okay, you hit that goal here with the Nine of Wands into the Nine of Pentacles into the Ace of Swords. This is an amazing row here. So some of you could have been thinking about starting an enterprise or a side business or just a business in general, because you have this King of Wands. This is the entrepreneur. Okay, this is one of my personal favorite cards. I love to see it because yes, it talks about entrepreneurship and being kind of like passionate about what you do, but it also is like at work, like you eat, sleep, and breathe the work that you do. Okay, a job is just not a job for the King of Wands. This person loves what they do, and so you can often find this king in position in executive roles because they've put their whole heart and soul into whatever it is that they do for their career. And so I love to see that for you. There's something here that you're very passionate about. Wands is passion. And I do feel like the fruits of your labor here are paying off in a big way. With that Nine of Pentacles here in this current situation column, Six of Cups, now something or someone returning from the past, maybe someone trying to re-enter. I feel like it could be a previous position or workplace or anything like that. This can typically indicate an ex trying to get back in, but it also talks about when it's talking about you instead of an ex or someone like that. It talks about like being nostalgic over a situation and not sticking around too long on something, but instead moving forward. I do feel like some of you could be stuck on something despite the fact that you've had a lot of success here, because you have this Six of Cups and then you also have this Page of Swords, which is delays, and even more so the Nine of Wands is someone who's timid or shy, not moving forward and instead just sticking where they are. And so Page of Swords, this can talk about delays, some sort of disappointing news, potentially with that Ten of Swords here, something that you realize is over. And it is definitely a realization, by the way, because it's in this upper row, which is your thoughts. But Page of Swords can also say looking at something in a new way, okay? Trying to get curious about whatever it is here that is causing you to feel burdened or frustration or stuck, frustrated or stuck. And yeah, I do feel like that's something that's maybe going on here, but the future is bright. You have the Ace of Swords. This is success and triumph, victory, but you use and it's new beginnings in those areas, but you use your strong mental clarity, you use your strong thought and your skills and your communication skills and your intelligence to make that happen with the Ace of Swords. And so I definitely like to see that for you, for sure. Whatever it is here that you are being called on to persevere on is you're going to end up working through that, especially because you also have this Eight of Pentacles here in the future, especially in this upper row. So like, you know that you have a talent. This is the talent card in the tarot. This upper rows are what we're aware of, what we can see, what we can clearly see in our life, and you know that you're skilled, you know that you're talented, you know you have something to offer people or a workplace. This person's making or building something. You can see they've hung their creations up here. They're ready to be sold or handed in, and they're wrapping up their last thing here. And so this card can be associated with like inventiveness, talents, even apprenticeship, but it's also talking about your ability. It's a very good card. It's also like things at work going well, just in general, and it's talking about your abilities and your talents. So yeah, definitely like to see that. There's something that you can be quite successful with, and I feel like as you work through this Ten of Swords, I think this new hope that you're being guided on to have is realizing that you have the talent that you need to step forward into a new position or a new role or anything like that. You have this Queen of Cups, really needing to have a self-care practice, take care of yourself here. And if not, talk to like a trusted person or somebody who you feel comfortable around, somebody who can share things with confidently and not worry about gossip. Queen of Swords is a very caring card, a caring energy, even if you need to have care for yourself and do something that you enjoy doing. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. We'll go ahead and pull an oracle card here and get right into this. Now, I do appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you have not already turned on bell notifications, there's a bell below this video. If you click that, you will never miss an update from me. And let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, Odin wants to pop out. I think we're going to pull this card here. Odin, Psychic Insight. Third eye is open. See truth for what it is, follow your intuition. Yeah, like I've been saying, like I feel like there's a lot of awareness here. Like that you've been in a disappointing situation despite having some success, and that there's like some competitive energy, that you're talented, and that there's maybe people who are having a hard time with that, a hard time accepting the fact that there's this person who's more skilled than they are. And yeah, your psychic insight, your third eye is your knowing, and there's a lot of knowingness here going on. So follow your intuition here. Also look for sign symbols. Odin's associated with birds, especially like ravens, and so you may get winged messengers coming in some way. And so yeah, let's go ahead and start to clarify this here with the tarot deck. Alright, so you have the Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Something here is locking you up, restricting you. There's this feeling of indecision going on here with the Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man. I think just vibing, moving with it, allowing this situation to unfold and happen as it will in divine timing. The competition element here is causing you to feel disappointed, for sure. Something at work or a situation in your life, people who are just jealous or just competitive is causing you to have disappointment. But the thing is, you have two cups behind you that are filled. And I think that's a silver lining here, especially because you have that Eight of Pentacles. Now that Ace of Pentacles, that's a new beginning in some sort of financial or material situation, jobs, contracts, real estate, anything with a financial element to it. So it's a very good card to get. Five of Pentacles, you're just concerned about being left out in the cold, concerned about scarcity. We'll get into that more. Yeah, Five of Swords. And the High Priestess. Okay. So when you get the Odin card and High Priestess, that's like strong message here to use your intuition. Okay, use your spiritual vision, your foresight to see through someone. I feel like potentially someone from the past that you may need to use your intuition on. Or I feel like it's this competitive person here from the past. High Priestess is also like a spiritual guide, someone who can really help you in this lifetime. Now you have the Five of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Not a great combination, of course, but the thing about the Five of Swords is it's different than the Ten of Swords in that Five of Swords is totally recoverable. They're down, but they're not out. It's some sort of a loss here going on. But I feel like it's more so like you're concerned about this, because whenever I get the Five of Pentacles in the upper or the lower row, it's talking about a scarcity mindset. Okay, this upper row is your thoughts. This lower row is your subconscious, what you can't see, how you talk to yourself. And you may need to bring to awareness your thoughts around money, the way that you, for example, if you go to the store and buy something and immediately it's more expensive than you thought it would be, like you weren't tallying up your groceries, and after you check out, you immediately feel like, oh my God, I just spent so much money, what just happened? That's scarcity mindset. Okay, you're telling your body, you're telling the vibration that you're emitting that you don't have enough, that you're not worthy, and all of that, right? And even though you do, you paid for your order, you paid for your groceries, you have enough, there's going to be more coming. You're not feeling that way. You're stepping into scarcity instead of stepping into abundance, and that's what this is talking about. So it does not mean go spend lavishly and all of that, but it means to do what you can to think positively about finances and material situations. Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. 2 aces. Anytime you get actually 3 aces, Ace, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords underneath there. So there's something really good coming in here. 2 or 3 aces is a clear yes, a clear victory. The Emperor is success in business and the workplace. They're a boss, okay, they're an authority figure. And the Queen of Swords, just cutting through any drama or emotional baggage and just getting where you need to go and doing it honestly and even independently. The Queen of Swords is independent. And so I think there's this idea of you stepping into your independence here this week and fighting through any sort of lower vibrational energy that's competitive or cutthroat or gossipy in any way. And yeah, so let's go ahead and I got like a major ear pop when I said that, so I feel like some of you are dealing with a very competitive person, something like that. Yeah, so let's get into the Kipper deck here and see what we have. That was strange. Okay. Almost like someone's not happy with your success. Pathway, true north in life. You're moving towards your destiny here. There's no doubt. Look at that, unexpected income. Someone's robbing you of these good feelings, I feel like. Yeah, and look, occupation. Things are going very well at work. Don't allow someone to lower your vibration this week. Imprisonment, you're trapped in something here. Someone's stealing your energy. And marriage. Okay, there could be a good partnership coming in here with Queen and Ace of Cups and marriage, but overall I think dropping any sort of negative energy or negative people will be very helpful for you this week. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for future updates. Also check out my website. You can get a personal reading there, zanintuitive.com. I will see you in the next one.